everyone, welcome to another episode of Taste Tested, where I will be testing crazy, outrageous recipes that just seem too good to be true. First of all, I would like to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Please share with your friends, leave your comments, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Today, I will be testing a tasty recipe for a 2-ingredient pizza dough. Yes, you heard it, 2 ingredients. I couldn't believe it myself when I saw the video. So I'm just gonna be testing it to make sure that it works and that you can make a pizza out of this. And if this works, I will probably be making more pizza at home. Before I continue though, I kind of would like to set the record straight and say that I don't really want to call this a pizza because I know there's a huge generation after generation of pizza makers out there in Italy and all over the world who have perfected the recipe for traditional pizza. So I think we should respect that and follow that as it is and call it pizza. But I just wanted to get this off the record so I could get away with calling this a pizza after we make it. So the ingredients, 2 of them, easy, right? That should be easy to remember. It's 220 grams of flour and 245 grams of Greek yogurt. Yeah, that's the secret ingredient. So let's see if this works. So it says 245 grams or 1 cup of Greek yogurt. So I'm gonna try to get this 1 cup of Greek yogurt in here. I'm gonna get this into bowl. Make sure I get all of it. And 220 grams of flour. So I'm gonna be measuring 220 grams just so that we can be exact. If you wanted it in cups, it's 2 cups and 3/4 of a cup. We want to have it here in grams. 220 grams. So it says mix well and knead. Yeah, this feels a little sticky already, but I think it's beginning to form into a dough. I'm gonna just add a little bit more flour. It seems very wet, so I will be trying just a little bit more flour so I can get that pizza dough feel in my hands. One of the things that you should know when making pizza dough is when you knead it, you need to sort of pull or push onto the pizza dough so that it gets mixed very well, and also it starts forming all these beautiful web-like structures, which is what you would call gluten. And we will also let it rest for maybe about an hour or so, just to make sure that it works. In the video it doesn't really specify anything about letting it rest, but I think that just to make sure that the pizza dough is proofed, we will let it rest for some time. Yeah, this is what it looks like if you want to see it. Okay, so there it is, and I'm gonna let it rest for about an hour or so, and then we'll come back for it. Okay, so the dough has been resting for about an hour now, and what I'm gonna do to actually taste it and test it is I am going to knead it, or I'm gonna form it into the pizza pie and put in all the ingredients that I have prepared here. The dough actually looks nice. It looks stretchy, like it will be a nice pizza. Okay, and I've got my pizza pan here, so I'm gonna put the dough on the pizza pan, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some flour underneath it, just so that it doesn't stick to the pan. And I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna make a simple pepperoni pizza. You want little ingredients, and I'm not gonna show you how I made the sauce, but what I did is I picked canned tomatoes and I cooked it with a little bit of garlic, salt and pepper, and some basil. And that was it. There's nothing more to this pizza sauce. I mean, you should keep it as simple as possible. No sugar added. Sweetness should come from the quality of the tomatoes that you picked. After that, I'm going to add some nice fresh mozzarella cheese. And I'm using fresh. You can use dried mozzarella cheese, but I want to keep my ingredients as fresh as possible. And then I'll go with old traditional Italian pepperoni. So just fill your pizza pie with as much pepperoni as you want. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put some fresh basil, or drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. Okay, that's enough. And now I'm going to be putting it in the oven for about 20 minutes at 220 degrees Celsius. Minutes and set. Yes. Okay, so this is ready. Let's take it out. This is ready. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to put it onto a plate. It got a little bit stuck, to be honest. So I think you either need to put parchment paper underneath this, or to grease your pan before using it. Pizza cutter. Let's try to cut it. I'm going to have a taste. So here we go. The dough cooked well. It's crispy. I think I left it in the oven for too long. This is what it holds like, even though it's a little toasty. I did make the dough a bit thin though, but you can make it thicker and probably leave it in the oven for a bit longer. I don't think that this recipe is the perfect recipe for a pizza. Also, the dough has no flavor, so I would add a little bit of salt. The taste isn't bad. I mean, it tastes almost like pizza dough, but I don't think it really works that well. So I wouldn't really give this recipe a thumbs up. And there you have it. That's my 2-ingredient pizza dough. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends if you like. And please leave your comments. I'd like to read what you think about this. Thank you. Bye.